Hi guys. For today's Pick a Crystal, we're going to be discussing what does your 1111 look like. So for those of you who don't know, the symbolic numbers of 1111, it's usually a wake-up call to us so that opportunities aren't missed in this lifetime. So it's like you telling yourself to pay attention to your heart, your soul, and your inner intuition. So the energy of 1111 is pretty much accelerated, like soul growth. It's you connecting romantically on a higher level with somebody. It's a special bond. It's a spiritual connection. And even although 1111 are two independent entities, the uniqueness of their understanding of one another, of one person to the other person, complements that special connection that how do you pronounce that? That emanate. Oh, sorry. Why does something always happen? It's always something. Sorry. Hold on. My books are falling. Please stop. Please just stop. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, it's basically when two people really complement each other, and how do you pronounce emanates energy. It's that special connection that emanates energy. I probably shouldn't have chosen that word. Sorry. But usually that 1111 relationship looks like that ideal connection that isn't just, that social media bullshit where it's like everything looks cool and perfect on the gram, and then it's like those people in real life and you're like, bullshit. They were definitely fighting as to how many photos it took to get the right photo. I've been that person. So I'm gonna call myself out. So that 1111 connection, that relationship that you probably don't see too often, like the real deal, like not that fake bullshit. No, not that shit. And you all know what I'm talking about, because it's like, even though we see that shit on social media, that may look cute and that may look nice and all that jazz, but it's like, okay, we know those people in real life and we know their real life drama, and it's like, it's really not that pretty. It's just not. And that's not to say an 1111 doesn't have their own bullshit, I mean, relationships are, I don't want to say meant to test you. Like, I don't know how I feel about that really, but it's not, there's nothing that's perfect in this life. We could just leave it at that. But 1111 is a really true connection. It's where you both want to grow each other, where it's like, I'm wording it wrong, but it's like, you feed me, I feed you. I watch you grow, you watch me grow. It's a, in tarot, Six of Pentacles, I love to always go back to this. Six of Pentacles is giving and receiving. Giving and receiving. It is a balanced relationship. It is the divine feminine, divine masculine, whatever you're into, doesn't matter. It still just has to be balanced. So when you do this whole you water me, I water you, we grow together type of thing, you're living the life that you had only, previously thought about. You're able to create. So the universe will never bring us something we aren't ready for. And if you think back to your past, and not just relationships, but anything in life, like all those things that felt like, I can't do this, I can't handle this, I've had so many of those moments. But it's like, really, if you look back, it's like, yeah, you handled it. Maybe not your best, but you did it. So the image of being ready for this 1111 is just an illusion. You know, because sometimes I think about that. I'm like, okay, well, I just need a few more things, which is the total opposite of how being spiritual is, right? You're supposed to live in the now. You're not supposed to be living in the future. You can manifest for the future, but you can embody the energy of that future, but you can't be, okay, well, everything will fall into place when I get this and when I get that. And I catch myself doing that. I'm like, okay, well, I just need a little more time to love myself here and there to make sure like this doesn't happen. And, you know, I make sure to spot this and that. And it's like, no, 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 that's all fear. You're just scared. You're just a pussy. Sorry. Sorry if I offend anyone. But just being ready is just an illusion. And so 1111, that whole number, I know people love that shit. I love the meaning behind it, but 1111, that's like not my thing. 11 is my thing. I love the number 11. I love that shit. When I see 411, 311, 211, 111, 111, oh my God. I don't know why. It just like speaks to me. And so when you look at 11, because again, they're two separate entities, right? 11 is like two pillars. And anytime I see pillars in my visions, it reminds me it's a library, it's education, it's knowledge. So 11 is like two pillars. It's wanting to better yourself. Do you hear the difference? Wanting to better yourself. It's when you meet somebody and you want to do better. It's not when you're forcing somebody to do better. And that shit never works anyway, right? Like when we think of our past, our exes, and we're like, yeah, that never turned out the way I wanted it, because it's like you can't control people and you can't control things that are out of your control. You can only control you. It seems so straightforward, but yet when we think back to our past and the things we do, maybe even today, we are trying to control in some kind of way. So 1111, that relationship, it's that connection with another that you just can't explain. It's when two people complement each other, they understand each other, and there's just this connection in a very unique way. 1111, it means to give up on the routine tasks and to step outside your comfort zone to embrace ourselves. Because 1111 is a very powerful number that has the immense potential opportunity to make us reach our own potential, right? Again, you water me, I water you. Those are like the best fucking relationships ever. I mean, I've never been in one, but I feel like I've always been that person in the beginning keyword of the relationship, where I'm watering someone, I'm helping them grow, and it's like I never get that shit back. And it's like, okay, well, that's not a balanced relationship, and that's why it never works out. So this 1111, what is it going to feel like? It's going to feel like comfort. It's going to feel like true intimacy. It's going to be that understanding of each other. It's going to be a sense of peace. Let me repeat that. It is going to be a sense of peace. Again, I don't know what that's like, but but this is what a true 1111 relationship is. We can only reach our 1111 when we have that ability to do what we are capable of doing. Let me repeat that. We can only reach our 1111, this person, we can only reach our 1111 when we have the ability to do what we are capable of doing. So that means like reaching that higher consciousness, getting into that higher frequency, stepping into your power. And when I say stepping into your power, I mean like genuinely feeling confident on your own, feeling like you are enough, feeling good. So it's only then can you meet your true 1111. So yeah, that's so I just wanted to say that, because I feel like there's a lot of us that jump on that bandwagon like it's 1111, and it's like, okay, But what does that mean exactly? Like, what does 1111 look like to you? So I just want to put that out there. So we're going to see the characteristics of what your 1111 would look like. You know, my 1111 is going to match up with, I don't know, Joey down the block's 1111, you know? So let's see what we got. We're going to start with pile 1. If you feel like this crystal resonates with you, feel free to fast forward by clicking the link below. If you feel like these 2 crystals resonate with you, feel free to fast forward by clicking the link below to pile 2. Okay, I'm going to move ahead with pile 1. I already shuffled, so we'll just see what wants to come through. I'm going to start channeling now. Hold on, let's see. Okay. What does pile 1's 1111, I don't want to say look like, because I don't want to get that far. Let's just do personality traits, scenarios, whatever. What does pile 1's 1111 look like? I'm so afraid I'm going to get this in the candle. What does your 1111 look like, pile 1? I'm seeing somebody read books. Also like a relaxing type of energy. Like, I don't want to say like laid back, but just goes with the flow. Something of that energy. Hold on, I have to move this. I'm definitely gonna do it. I can feel it. Let's move this. Okay. What does pile 1's 1111 look like? What does pile 1's 1111 look like? Freedom of thought. Freedom of thought. So like, I'm feeling like stimulating conversations. What does pile 1's 1111 look like? Healing energy. So I'm going to say like a nurturing energy. The crystal that's coming through, I'm seeing, I'm going to pronounce it wrong. Amethyst? Amethyst? So it's like you're looking for somebody who embodies that nurturing energy. Just, you know, a healing type of energy, soothing, makes you feel good. What does pile 1's 1111 look like? I mean, the characteristics, personality characteristics. What does pile 1's 1111 personality characteristics embody? Why am I so wordy right now? So stupid. Just what the hell? Come through. Hashtag come through. Spirit, come through. Hashtag, you know what I mean. Hashtag, help me help pile 1. Hashtag, stop. Okay. I want to make sure I understand this properly. Something about like, what is this energy embody? So it's like, I'm kind of seeing, picking up on Cancer energy, like water. So it's like, if there's an argument with this person, it's like you need to know that something about like resurrection, like you need to know that all is not lost, like you guys will talk it out. But what I'm finding interesting is that it's like it's not two people coming together talking. I mean, ultimately that is what I'm seeing, but it's like it's your person. This has to do, I don't know if you have Cancer in your chart, but this whatever this is, it's embodying something to do with like Cancer energy. I'm seeing the crab. I'm feeling this like water. I feel like I'm, aww. Okay, I was gonna say, I feel like I was witnessing you suffocate somebody with love, but then it turned into like love. That was definitely a message though, for sure. So it's like affection, like big affection. Like you definitely are somebody who needs that unconditional love, you know, getting back to that nurturing energy. Something to do with intuition too. It's like you need somebody who's intuitive. Maybe you don't. Oh, okay. That's why purple's coming through. I was going to say there's a reason before why it's like this person is mending whatever argument, you know, you may get yourself involved in with your 1111. It's like you have this thing where it's like you may have difficulty speaking up. So it's like you need this nurturing energy, somebody who understands and is intuitive to your feelings, that you have them, but speaking up to come back together is kind of difficult for you. But it's like all you want to do is love. I'm picking up on that. So it's like you need somebody who understands the words that you feel you can't speak. Which is interesting because I'm seeing you expressing love very, very nicely. Well, I forgot about this. I forgot about the suffocating. Okay. You're 1111. You have a thing about, I feel like everybody has this though, but it's coming through, so I'm going to say it. Broken promises, secrets. Like this is a no-no. I'm picking up on, it's like these are the things that make you put on a mask, something like that. I mean, don't we all? But, you know, it's coming through, so it's coming through. So it's like your 1111 cannot have these qualities. Yeah, I'm seeing that you need somebody who speaks, like, not speaks for you. That's not what I'm saying, but it's like something to do with like for the things you may feel uncomfortable. It's like you may do something where it's like somebody needs to come through here, to make this work. And it's like, no offense or anything, but it won't be you. it's it's clearly not you. I keep seeing this mouth mask or tape over the mouth, and it's like it has something to do with your inner child, though, because I'm seeing your inner child, you keep coming through. So whatever that is, something about not being able to speak about emotions, but specific emotions may make you feel weak or something like that is what I'm picking up on. Your 1111, I don't want anyone taking this the wrong way, because there's nothing wrong with this, because you should be attracted to your partner. But it's like it's coming through. You're going to have somebody you are sexually attracted to. Can I get a card? Like, what is going on? Hold on, I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh my God. All right. Can I please get some cards? I take back the tude. Ooh. 4 cups. 7 of swords in reverse. Okay. Can I get some more cards? What does pile 1's 1111 look like? I feel like this one wants to come out. 4 of swords. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Make sure this is all showing. Wait. Okay, so we got 4 cups. We got 7 of swords in reverse. 4 of swords. The Hierophant in reverse. The moon, Knight of swords. Okay. So. Oh, there it is. That fucking crab. I think that's really... No, that's a crab. It looks like a lobster if I'm getting technical, but it's okay. It's all right. Okay, so which ones are in reverse? 7 of swords and the Hierophant. Okay, so we're going to get to those ones in a second. So the Hierophant, which is divine knowledge. Then we have 7 of swords, which is, I feel like there could be so many different meanings to that. Hold on one second. Okay, so the Hierophant, excuse me, the inner teacher, spiritual advisor. There are times in your life when you may feel lost, off center, and disconnected in the labyrinth of life. Uncertain how to get back to your true self, this is the time to seek the wisdom of the Hierophant. He is the spiritual advisor, the revealer of sacred information, helping you reconnect to your soul self. The Hierophant is the feeling or nudge within you to listen. He symbolizes the mediator between your spiritual world and your material world. He shows you the path of how to live a spiritual life on earth. The Hierophant number is 5, the number of the spiritual self struggling to learn how to express self in human form. Oh, we just figured it out. Okay, so remember when I said there was like this energy of you not being able to speak about certain things. So it's like that other person needs to come through for your 1111 to succeed, something like that. It's like you need somebody to kind of help you out. It's like you don't want that, because it's like you don't want this help, because that's what it's saying right here. This is the time to seek the wisdom of the Hierophant. He is the spiritual advisor, the revealer of sacred information, helping you reconnect to your soul self. And your person was coming through as nurturing, kind of like a healer energy. And it's like, it's almost like you, I don't want to say lack that, but there's like some type of wound that hasn't been healed, which kind of affects you, like hurts you. Let me see Seven of Swords at me. Seven of Swords. Breakthrough mentally and spiritually. Thank you. Come again. The Seven of Swords appears when you find yourself struggling through inner conflict and frustration. You may be experiencing a challenging situation where you have no control, leaving you with a sense of futility and helplessness. Thoughts and actions that do not express your true self may begin to arise. This unsettled energy is seeking an outlet to either create a negative consequence or to be transformed into a higher awareness. Some small or large event in life has to be, some small or large event in life has initiated a calling, taking you on an inner spiritual journey to understanding your purpose and potential. The Seven of Swords signals an inner shift in consciousness, mentally and spiritually. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so these two are connected. It's like not wanting help, and then because you don't want the help, you're just kind of not dealing with a pain that exists within you. And because of that, because you ignore the truth, right? Because the moon is supposed to illuminate, right? The sun is what gives the moon the light at night. So it's like, that's how you're able to see in the dark. So it's like, you don't want to deal with like your shadow. It's like, you don't want to deal with something. It's like, you don't want to do some type of inner work, because it's like, you don't want to deal with the truth about it. So because of that, it creates this negative thing in your relationship, where it's like the other person needs to not speak up for you, but it's like either pretend like you guys, no, because there were so many feelings. There was all this water energy. It's like you need somebody. It's like you're not going to be the person to say you're sorry. Like, you're just not that person. Like, even if you know you fucked up, you're not going to be that person, because it makes you feel weak, and it has something to do with childhood. But it's like, that's not good. That's imbalanced. You know, there's something to that. Okay, so let's go back to the rest. we have 4 cups. Four cups. 4 cups. Reflection, meditation. Yeah, what did I say? It's like this nurturing, healing energy. Neptune in Cancer. What did I say? What did I say? I was picking up on Cancer energy. Because technically this is the Pisces card. So, okay, so we got Neptune in Cancer, water, wisdom and spirit, research, last quarter moon, reflection, meditation. The 4 of Cups brings balance back to the heart and indicates a time to reflect on the emotional self. It presents the opportunity to shift stuck energy. When the 4 of Cups enters, you may be feeling out of sync, uncertain, and apathetic about life, not sure what action to take. It calls you to reevaluate your present situation, your relationships, and emotional attachments. The key to the 4 of Cups is self-reflection, viewing and reevaluating outgrown emotional parts, shifting energies of discontentment to a place of neutrality. The gift of the 4 of Cups restores emotional balance, bringing peace, renewal, and movement. Wait a minute, whoa, hold on. The gift of the 4 of Cups restores emotional balance. Yes, so this is what I was seeing. Remember how I said it's like this person, you're 1111, you know, they're using better words than I, but it's like your person restores emotional balance, bringing peace, renewal, and movement. It's almost like because you're incapable because of this shit. Okay. All right. Let's go to 4 of Swords, Mercury and Libra. Expiation? Why am I pronouncing this so wrong? Expiation. Wisdom, spirit, expiation, balancing, relationship, karma, quiet time, introspection, healing. The 4 of Swords brings the opportunity of calm, peace, and introspection. It whispers, listen to your inner self, recognize when it's time to withdraw from the craziness of life. It signals pressures and stresses in life are getting out of control, creating mental tension that is unhealthy for the body and spirit. The ego mind needs to acknowledge it's time to retreat. The key to the 4 of Swords is removing yourself from outside influences and distractions, taking time to decompress, reconnecting to your purpose, thus revitalizing the body, mind, and spirit. The gift of the 4 of Swords is rest, regeneration, and healing. Ooh, I'm sorry. This is what I saw because it looked like a casket. The gift of the 4 of Swords is rest, regeneration, and healing. The 4 of Swords is similar to the path of the labyrinth. The labyrinth's path is a meditative journey of leaving the active physical realm behind, leading you to the realm of spirit, to commune with your divine self, bringing back new insight into your world. Okay. The moon. The moon, the moon, the moon. Oof. Okay. The threshold of transformation. The moon is full of mystery and wonderment. Its waxing and waning cycles reflect death and rebirth, fertility, intense dreams, deep sleep, heightened psychic abilities, unexpected situations, and transformation. This is what I was seeing. So it's like when they say death and rebirth, it's like your person is the one that is like the, what do they call that person? The glue of the family, the glue, like the glue that puts it all together. Like that's what I'm picking up here. And this has to do with their intuition. Its cycles reflect the cycles of our spiritual and physical past in the world of matter. The moon stirs an ancient, mysterious feeling inside of us. The moon's number is 18, the number of challenge, tests, initiation, intuition, inner strength, and completion. The moon key intensifies any situation. Take it to unexpected realms. The moon is the threshold of gateway to a new and unknown reality. It is yet another initiation, and its path can be referred to as the dark night of the soul. If you have ever walked outside at night under a full moon without a flashlight and away from any light source, you have experienced the moon's mysterious illusionary scenery. It is surrealistic. The scenery around you has a different shadowy cast to it. It takes you out of the ordinary. Don't get lost in its illusions. You have to use your senses and pay attention. You have to trust your intuition and your instincts. The moon represents the gateway to the unknown. It brings you to new, unfamiliar ground, and all the fears and demons that you have carried are now bigger, scarier, and meaner monsters that you have ever experienced. When the moon calls you to enter the darkness, feelings and emotions come out of nowhere. Trust your inner divine light. The moon reminds us to go forward without worrying about all the what ifs. Trust your authentic self and fight the monsters. Oh, wait. You were suffocating, remember? You were suffocating your person, and then you love them. It brings you to new, unfamiliar ground and all the fears and demons that you have carried. Oh, okay. You have abandonment issues from childhood. Got it. Okay. So I would look into that because you do this thing where it's like you're so used to, it's like you're so used to being left or something within that energy, like, so used to like being alone or something like that from childhood. And it's like, that's what you're used to. So it's like you when you get, so it's like this 1111, it's like you're in this 1111, right? This is you in the 1111 relationship. So it's like you're trying to prevent you from getting hurt. So it's like it's like you're one of those people who keep people at a distance so they don't hurt you, because it's like you're secretly afraid of being left. So it's like you may leave before they leave you. You may cut people off before they cut you off. You may be stubborn in the sense that you won't apologize, because it's almost like a test. Like, are they gonna leave? Let's see. Exhibit A, like, it's something you may not even be aware of that you do, but stems from childhood. And it's like your 1111 intuitively knows that it's like you don't, it's that you operate like this. Because it's not from a higher consciousness. It's from a place of not wanting to do the work because of the pain that's involved with it. The passage through the moon's threshold is tough, but the reward is renewal. Challenging situations propel us toward transformation. You've earned the rite of passage. The gift of wisdom and love come to you. As the moon reflects all its energy and light onto you, you in turn reflect the energy of light, of love and light to others. We are spiritual beings living in physical bodies, experiencing a material life. Our bodies are vehicles to spread beauty, love, and good to humanity and Mother Earth. Okay, Knight of Swords. Let's see, first quarter moon, Libra, air, Wheel of Fortune, Archangel Raphael, Knight of the Intellect, Healer of Humanity, Finger of God. The Knight of Swords is the warrior of the intellect. He is a channeler and messenger of the divine source and a master at creative and intuitive thinking. His goal is to integrate his inspired thought into the world of action. Oh, I just remembered. There can be no secrets. There can be no broken promises. Honestly, that's not even asking for a lot. that's like a basic request. But it's like, I feel like that's symbolic in this card too. He is an intelligent and gifted problem solver who is knowledgeable and able to integrate many ideas at one time. His sharp mind is articulate and direct. The Knight is a vessel for divine intellect. The Knight of Swords is the messenger of divine light and truth that slashes through any dark or shadowy confusion. His light breaks through limiting and stuck patterns, opening up the mind and soul to the higher realms of thinking, allowing the divine connection to channel energy that heals one's karma. The Knight of Swords is our champion who bridges the two worlds of spirit and matter. He brings great clarity and healing to our troubled minds. The Knight of Swords is courageous, brave, and spiritually inspired. Of all the knights, the Knight is... This is exactly what I was talking about. Pile 1, 11, 11. 11, 11 inspires you to be your best. Right here. I don't know why I said it like that. Pile 1. Okay, so he is an honest and straightforward competitor, symbolizing fierceness and leadership. The intentions of this Crusader Knight are to create new horizons of inspired thought, patterns, and spiritual evolution that serve humanity. His motivation is to act from divine truth and purity, bringing justice, protection, and healing to those in need. Very cool. So what I'm picking up on, because it was mentioned way too much, is karma. So I almost feel like pile 1, you have this karmic lesson to come through with this Knight of Swords energy. I feel like this is something, a karmic lesson you're meant to fight through in this life and conquer. So yeah, I mean, unfortunately, you know, you see whatever the fuck this is, a deer, elk, whatever. Its reflection is here. It's like, wait, is this water or dirt? I would assume it's water. Yep, there's the fish. Okay, so it's like you just don't want to deal with this shit. Truth is, nobody does. It's not pretty. But you may not even realize that you have to deal with it because you don't have, it's saying the Hierophant is in reverse. So it's like that divine, not intellect, because you have this intellect, but it's like something's off. But that makes sense. It's part of your karmic lesson. So you may not. Ooh, you know what I see here? I see 11. So it's like you have to, you know, 11, spiritual master. It's like you have to master this. You have to. I mean, you can ignore your inner child wound or say you don't have one, whatever. But like, you're never going to be happy. Like there's no, you're just never going to be happy if you don't heal that. So that's what I got for you, pile 1. I hope it helps. I hope it resonated. And sending you love and light. Bye. Oh, hey. 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 Okay, pile 2. What does your 1111 look like? I feel like that would be a good song, right? Not that beat, but I feel like everybody would be all over that shit. Copyrighted. Wait, trademark. Fuck. That's okay. Hi, pile 2. Okay, I'm going to start channeling to see the characteristics of what your 1111 is going to be like, okay? Pile 2, what is your 1111 going to be like? Like, what are their characteristics? What the hell? Oh my gosh. Okay. This person, they I'm trying to think how to put this all into words. Wow. Okay. Okay. If we could just slow it down. It's like your person has this really so number one is they're a leader. I don't know what they're leading, but they have all these people, and it's like they're the leader. And then there was this like big ass stadium, and it's like your person. Okay, so before it was a stadium, it was like a mountain that kind of blew up with a light, and then it turned into a stadium. So it's like your person is a builder. They're a manifester. They're a magician, and but they do something with their head. What was up with their head? Something with an angel. It's like they have this angel guiding them or something like that. It's like your person, they're used to like, I don't know if this is gonna make sense, like long journeys. I don't know. I'm just seeing this long ass journey and random, I hate to say this, but like fights. Like there's like, but I don't mean fights. I mean like I'm definitely seeing like what I would imagine. What do they call that? Backfire? I'm seeing random. Like your person is good at like maneuvering, like like I'm gonna open my eyes, like when you're like fake, well, I don't know, I grew up rough playing, but like like, oh, I'm going for you, you pretend to do the left side and then you just like clock them on the right. Like it's like your person's got like fast moves or something like that. I don't know. Dodging, knowing. I'm seeing them hold a trophy. And again, to get to this trophy, there was movement with this. Oh my God, there's that random, like, it looks like random fireworks, but I know it's definitely coming from some type of, I don't know. I feel like it's a weapon. Like, I feel like the message is like your person. So it's like I'm seeing all this light, and it's like your 1111 had to fight to get there. Like, that's what I'm, because within this trophy, I'm seeing teeth or something. I feel like, honestly, blood and teeth. And then random fucking fireworks. But I know they're not fireworks. Tons of I can't help but feel like these are annoying energies that are being looked at from head to toe, like on the inside and out, judged. Like, I feel like you're 1111. So I keep seeing all this light. So it's like, I just feel like this person had to fight to get there. And along the way, annoying ass people. Like nagging, annoying people. Want. That's what I'm picking up on. And it's like, go away. Like, I feel like they keep tapping, like tap, tap, tap. It's like, what do you want? Painting a new road. Painting a new road. I'm gonna look at these. Yes, look. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's like this was their hard journey. But they get there. But you see, it's like a warrior. I mean, it's a knight, but like, look at this person. They're a warrior. But it's like they got something nice and shiny. I'm just curious, what, like, I have to know. These were all the energies I was seeing. And this was the path, like a long journey. It's because it keeps, like right when you think you're done, there's more. Ace of Pentacles, the gift of manifestation. New moon, fall, earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Ace of Pentacles is the highest manifestation card in the tarot deck. It brings the opportunity and energy to be successful, experiencing wealth in your internal and external worlds. The Ace of Pentacles promises success and happiness in all virtues. It symbolizes the magical path of the labyrinth. The labyrinth path offers one access to the secret garden of the divine, the Garden of Eden, communicating with spirit and returning to the physical world, bringing back the gifts of the communion to create one's own heaven on earth. Yeah, okay, so I feel like getting back to seeing what I saw in your 1111's, your person's head, it's like, even though they have this guide, it's like, somehow it's like this path, which is like this long ass path, and it's like there's still so much light, like still somehow things end up working out clearly, but it's like there was a lot of bullshit, something like that. Knight of Pentacles. Bang the fucking door one more fucking time. My God. I know. All right. Let's see. First quarter waxing moon, Capricorn, air, earth, wheel of fortune. Wheel of fortune. That's also seen as karmic lessons. Archangel Uriel, Knight of Manifestation, the shaman. The Knight of Pentacles is the shaman of the four knights. He embodies the elements of air, mind, and earth, body, balancing and integrating the airy light of clear perception with the feminine energy of Mother Earth, resulting in divine reason that expands into spiritual inspiration and material manifestation. The knight is at peace with himself and his environment, sensitive, stable, and reliable. He travels a meditative path on his quest. He works patiently and diligently with concentrated focus until his goals are completed. The Knight of Pentacles can always be depended on. He doesn't let the distractions of life lead him off course. Devoted and dedicated to Earth's evolution, he is inspired to build new worlds that support the environment and serve humanity. Oh, you know what I feel like? Remember I kept saying I'm like, it's still so bright. It almost didn't make sense. I almost feel like despite your person going through bullshit, it's like they still kept manifesting. So it's like they were always this manifester. They always still either intuitively knew things would get better for them, or it's just like they always had hope. Something like that. Didn't I say that too? Didn't I say your person's a manifester, the magician? I feel like I did. Okay. Okay. All right, what else? What other characteristics can you tell us about Pile 2's 1111? What other characteristics? What other characteristics can you tell us about Pile 2's 1111? Ooh. Breaking fences. I feel like your person's a fucking fighter. They literally just like... Are they coming back? I mean... I'm gonna look, because that's crazy. Ace of Swords, yeah, in reverse. So what I saw is like, kind of like a barn fence. I don't even know if that's what you call it, but it looked like that style. And it's like, then there was these random like 2 barn doors. And it's like your person just like knocked the door and just went flying. They saw, and they walked away. So it's like, it's like they broke barriers. I guess they opened doors, you know? What the hell? Ace of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air, new moon, winter, the gift of mental clarity. The Ace of Swords brings mental stimulation and expansion of imagination. It is primordial energy of their air, awakening, inspired thought, and activating the logos of the divine. This ace symbolizes the birth of intellect, bringing rational thought, and aligning it with enlightenment of spiritual awareness. It brings intellectual genius, igniting groundbreaking insights in theory and science, art, music, and lifestyle. The brain is enlivened with abstract concepts and inspirations that are directed into great creations of wonder. advancement, and good. The Ace of Swords blesses one with great imagination, creative and inventive inspiration, bringing magical aha moments. The key to the Ace of Swords is using mental focus, clarity, and direction to achieve your goals. The gift of this ace is inspired intellect. The Ace of Swords penetrates into the deep subconscious of the soul self, bridging its wisdom to the light of consciousness. It's so weird because it's like your 1111 manifests. They see what they want, but it was just like land with a barn fence. And it's like, I guess they got frustrated and they put things down. Wait. They lift things up, they put things down. All right. What does what does pile 2's 1111 look like? I mean, a personality trait. What are their personality? Hulk mad. Oh shit, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Your 1111 has the karma of the aha moment. I'm seeing the sword being put down. So this is something they have to work through. So, okay, so they're this manifester. They envision what it is they want. This is what has helped them through the bullshit. Yet they get frustrated putting it together, something like that, getting from A to Z. But this is because it's part of their karma. It's something they have to work at, and it's probably harder for them because they're feeling the energy of Saturn, and then I mean, I feel like also wherever their Mars placement too, which is the action, making it happen, could be some difficulty for them too. Something about being lifted up, like it's like the number 8 turn into infinity symbol. Something about, oh my God. Something about their pain being able to. What the fuck am I witnessing right now? Hold up. This is trippy. It's like their pain gives them source energy, it's like somehow they work through their karma by going through some type of pain. I'm seeing this is like thunder or something like that. I feel like your 1111 is connected to Zeus. I know that's going to sound so woo-woo, whatever, but it's like somehow there's some type of pain that they go through, and it's almost like it's like the final act. It's like the final act of their pain, because they've gone through something almost like their whole life, in a sense, very similar to pain, if not pain, that always kept them motivated. So now it's like there's like the final show, the final act, and it's like there's no more. And it's like somehow their mind cracks open to this, to truth, and it's because like there's some type of, it's somehow they're connected to source, because some type of healing energy within them, and it helps them break their karma. And there's enlightenment from this. And it's like the ghost of the past within them is like gone. So it's like your person, your 1111 is like this wounded warrior that just needs like deep healing, but has difficulty doing it. So it's like life brings them to this point, and that's it. It's like we can't go on anymore, something like that. And it's like this deep transformation. Wow. Wait, I have to see this. I'm so curious. What is this Zeus thing about? What is this Zeus energy? What is this? What is this Zeus? What is this Zeus energy? Like, what is this bringing? What is this doing? It looks like it's like bringing them to their path. Yeah. 9 of Pentacles. Look at that shit. 9 of Pentacles is like the wish fulfilled. Ew. Can you stop? Okay. Saturn in Virgo. Saturn, that's karma. Let's see, love, soul experience, abundance, and fulfillment. The 9 of Pentacles brings breakthrough and change in consciousness. You are moving away from fear-based behavior, understanding how to acknowledge your true wealth, inner wealth, with a full heart and full life. The 3 trinities of love, nature, will, man, and wisdom, the higher self, have unified, working through energy of the heart. The 9 of Pentacles brings success, promotion, gain in all areas of your life, material, affluence, a good fortune. A goal has been accomplished. You are recognizing and experiencing your inherent abilities, allowing yourself to view a new horizon of possibilities. The magical journey begins. The key to the 9 of Pentacles is balancing your soul purpose with the collective consciousness, learning to prioritize, set boundaries with dedication when making choices and seeking goals. The gift of this card is being blessed with abundance, but also knowing the inner wealth of your soul is more important than material gains. And that within itself is how one gets material gains, is once they reach that point, that peak in their life, whether it's, you know, material wise a peak or not, the material then forms. Let's see. Sun in Leo, fixed fire, rulership. Holding your center, finding peace. The Five of Wands erupts with change, conflict, and struggle, but it also brings the opportunity of expansion and renewal. Internally, the fiery energy of Wands ignites a restlessness that doesn't want to be held back. Externally, the Five of Wands creates chaos in different aspects of your life. It signals a challenging, energetic time that is exciting, scary, and confusing at the same time. Everything seems to be shifting and moving in different directions. The calm, comfortable place you once enjoyed is falling apart. The key to the Five of Wands is to hold into your spiritual center as both the inner self and outer self confronts change and navigates conflict. Okay. 1000%. And I don't care how woo-woo that sounds. Like, Google it, look it up, the energy of Zeus, healing energy, because it definitely resonates with your 1111. 100%. I don't doubt it in my mind. I know what it is I'm seeing. And this is why wands are coming through, that fire, because it was like electricity bolts being thrown. And it was like your 1111, it's like their face was like half black, half white. And it was like all this like electricity, and it was insane. And their mind was being cracked open. It was like, and I feel like the descriptions of these two cards is exactly what I was just saying. It's like your 1111 is like going through something, and it's like, this is why Saturn is coming into a karmic lesson, where it's like, it may be this person's like repetitive cycle in some kind of way, maybe not, but it doesn't matter. It's like, they're like, no more, that's it. Like, you're cut off from this, whatever that is. And it's like, we're getting you in the right direction. And, you know, this is how it's going to happen, because this is what gets you your Nine of Pentacles. So your 1111 is this, like, this person who has this really bright ass future. They're like this leader of people. I don't know where that energy holds true, like where that stands, like what they're a leader of. But they're a manifester. They make things happen. Right now, they're currently not, because it's a karmic lesson in life that they signed up for, that they're currently going through. And it's like they're just not feeling good right now. I could tell you that right now. But they get through it. And then they get rewarded for going through it, for dealing with Saturn's energy. Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, your person has definitely had like this some type of rough life journey, but they get rewarded for it. I feel like they've been dealing with Saturn's energy for like a while, but you know, they end up winning in the end. So yeah, that's what I got for you, pile 2. I hope that helps. And yeah, sending you love and light. Bye.